What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Flash 100th episode video. So this was a big one. This was a greatest hit of the Flash, just like we are getting with Avengers 4. But the Flash here provided this 100th episode. 100th episodes are always a bit of a problem. Arrow unfortunately fell short of having a great 100th episode in my opinion. And this episode strikes right to the core of everything that Flash is about. This felt very much like a Season 1 episode. We had emotion, we had huge comic book Easter eggs, and we had speedsters being speedsters, because a speedster gone speed, you know what I mean? And if you like the video, please do consider leaving a like down below and subscribing. Check us out on Twitter and Instagram as @Superheronexus. That would be super appreciated if you did go and follow us on there. And please do forgive the fact that I am a Patriots fan. That's just who I am, and that ain't gonna change. But what we've got here, like I said, was a greatest hits episode. We went from Zoom to Thorn to Savitar, and wow, was this fun. I love the way that they filmed the green screen, where they shot the Barry and Nora actually together, and then they green screened in some footage from previous episodes. Now, there was some new stuff put in, of course. There were new scenes where we saw Cisco and Reverse Flash, well, Wellsabard actually talking to each other. And then we also had new scenes with good old Zoom as well. So it's really cool there. We didn't have the Thinker, but he was a recent memory. We saw him in footage in the past as they were running back in time. But overall, I really loved this episode. It was just fun. That's what was missing from a lot of it. And it wasn't fun as in like a goofy, mucking around way. It was fun because, well, we weren't bogged down with drama and soap opera drama that so many other superhero shows fall victim to, like Supergirl and also Arrow. But seeing this greatest hits was the perfect way to pay homage. A lot of 100th episodes or 200th episodes do have clip shows, which is pretty stupid. But here we had a clip show with new scenes, which was damn awesome. Now, the ending. Reverse Flash. What is going on? And we saw rumblings of this, and a lot of people have posted spoilers about this, the fact that we have Nora Allen working with Reverse Flash. But what is weird is the fact that, well, he's blonde, he's got Harrison Wells' face, and he's in Iron Heights in 2049, about like over 60 years away from when he was even, you know, born. So that's really weird there. Now, in the comics, we recently had a brand new origin for Reverse Flash. We had him creating crimes and creating crimes to go and fix himself because he idolized the Flash. The Flash went to the future and met Eobard Thawne. We then got the two, and Flash, well, our Flash, Barry Allen, realized that, well, he's actually causing all these issues himself. This led to Reverse Flash atoning for his sins and working as a curator in the Flash Museum. Now, this series or season has been hugely fixed around the Flash Museum. Now, Nora, I expect she was actually working with him at the Flash Museum, and, well, he said that, you know what, I can stop this. I can stop Barry, your father, going missing. Well, yeah, I can help you. Why don't you come with me, and we can fix everything, and we can sort this out. You listen to me. And that's what I think's happened here, and we see him trying to stop him, because at the end of the day, he's the biggest Flash fanboy in the world ever. He idolizes him. It's like the Batman and the Joker. They will never kill each other because, well, they must exist. They exist concurrently together. Yeah, he got written out of existence with Eddie and all that, but he came back, blah, blah, blah. But you get what I mean. He's not going to... He doesn't really... It's not in his interest for Barry to be gone completely and utterly forever. And in the trailer for the Elseworlds crossover, we have John Wesley Shipp saying that the crisis is coming. So in a couple of seasons, we'll see that. And Nora is trying to actually actively stop this from happening. It's no coincidence that the paper the 25 years later is 2049, and he's in Ironheight in 2049. So that's quite big there. I do think that he is actually going to be a curator there. Now, it's weird he's got the Welzabard face. I think it's because Tom Kavanagh picked up that role. Matt Lesher probably isn't available to be in this 100th episode, which is a real shame. Seeing him as Reverse Flash would have been great, but I'm hoping that we will move towards where Eobard Thawne actually tries to have plastic surgery to look like Barry Allen, like he actually did in the comics. But she is being manipulated, and I love the fact that when we went to meet Welzabard, he said that, well, only I could come up with this idea, which, well, that's true, mate, because you did. You did come up with this plan, and that's why she's sending data back, because the timeline is malleable, it can be like plasticine, it can be molded, and it won't crack in certain ways. So she can actually fix a lot of stuff there. Now, there are quite a few different things here. So when we meet Welzabard, when we go back in time, we actually see him, and he says, let me guess who you are, Dawn. So she's actually created quite a lot of problems, because in his future, because he went back in the past, this kind of season 1 Thawne, he knows that the Tornado Twins exist. He knows this 100%. And he's seen Jessica Chambers, Danica. He knows that the original Liberty Bell or Jesse Quick is Chambers. It's mad. It's absolutely mad that this has happened. And he is living that original Flash timeline. But due to this, Nora has actually changed a hell of a lot. She's changed a lot of it. She just hasn't broken the timeline. Let's not forget that. She's changed a lot. She just hasn't broken it, which could happen if you change the wrong things. So really, she is supposed to be a twin, and she is a girl out of time. She's changed a lot. I expect that, well, she is Dawn for all intents and purposes. She would, Dawn, if she existed, would look like her. It's just the fact that she screwed up time and has written her brother out of existence, which is something I predicted quite a while ago. But again, we don't know if that's true or not just yet. And we also have the mention that she is actually the 5th member, the 5th recruit for the Legion of Superheroes, which is mad as well. Because, well, we've got Legion of Superheroes going over on Supergirl, and I wonder if we'll get that referenced at some point. I wonder if there's a future version of XS over there on the Legion of Superheroes in Supergirl. But it's interesting. And she was a member of the Legion of Superheroes as well. So, in the comics. So there's quite some big stuff there ready to come out of that. And really, these other speedsters, they're planting stuff ready for the future. Remember, they planted the Flash Ring. They also planted the Flash Museum many moons ago to be picked up in the future in more ways than one. So that's pretty damn dope as well. And I like the fact that in this episode, she has seen her father and his failures, and she learns just really who the Reverse Flash is, which is why she went to the future again to go and confront him, because she doesn't know that he killed the parents of Barry Allen. And if he is the curator, there's a reason why a lot of this stuff is actually missing from the Flash Museum, because he's only writing the greatest hits. He's not putting it in warts and all. The Reverse Flash may be the villain, but he's not going to say just exactly why he is the villain of the Flash, and maybe she's going to reconsider her position here working with him, knowing that her grandparents are actually killed by, or her grandmother was killed by the Reverse Flash. So the second half of this season is going to be insane. I'm really excited for it. I really did like the cicada fight at the end, and the fact that he pulled the dagger from space. He's gone now. He'll pop up at some point again, but he was never going to be the main villain this season. The main villain here is the Reverse Flash, and this was teased way, way, way in the summer as well. So it's going to be fun seeing the Reverse Flash return here, because really he is the greatest villain of all time in my opinion, in DC Comics. I love him. I think he's great. But Killer Frost here actually surviving and being the key to victory, because she wasn't actually involved with dark matter. Why didn't they pick up on that sooner? Surely once they realise that it's dark matter that's the problem, well, surely she could have, you know, sorted this out a couple of episodes ago. Bit odd, but it's a TV show, whatever. But a really good episode nonetheless. But that is it for this video. Please drop a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon.